Last night we received another small Counter-Strike 2 update, which certainly isn't the most interesting one, but at least this one brings some important bug fixes to the game. So let's speedrun through the patch notes. Starting off with the most important change, Valve finally managed to fix the boost bug in CS2, which has been an issue for quite some time now. This one caused your aim to be inaccurate while standing on a teammate's head, as well as causing your player model to shake. This was finally possible as the Twitter user Parkio, alongside with a few other people, figured out how this bug was triggered. According to him, whenever you died while standing on a ragdoll, your client-side collision would be permanently disabled for that particular player, which in return caused the issues when getting boosted, as well as also causing the weird movement issues when colliding with other players. This issue was most likely a direct result from Valve disabling the collisions between ragdolls back in March of this year, which was kind of unfortunate to be honest. Alongside with this, they also fixed a bug that could cause inconsistent jump heights, which you can see on screen right now. Prior to this update, the jump height was always slightly inconsistent, but these larger inconsistencies only appeared when using the mouse wheel to jump. When using the spacebar to jump, these values were around 0.66 to 0.67. In comparison to that, when using the mouse wheel, these values could range between 0.64 to 0.68, which in my opinion is quite confusing. And even after this update, these inconsistencies still continue, but the margins have just decreased slightly, around 0.66 to 0.67 after this update, which I'm glad to inform you also applies for Mousewheel Jumps now. But why do we have these inconsistencies? According to some users, this is due to Valve's subtick system. If you happen to desubtick your jumps, then you can observe that these values no longer have these inconsistencies, which is certainly quite interesting in my opinion. You can see this on screen right now. There's also another problem where some commands, including jump commands, may have been ignored under poor network conditions, which I tried my best to showcase here. Lastly, Valve fixed a case for Linux users where the game would hang when opening the pause menu, which has been an issue for quite some time as far as I'm aware, so it's good to see that this one has been fixed. Which already concludes today's video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you of course in the next one.